Yeah, let me bring my girl on. Okay, well, you know what? So, because mostly I have no idea who Annie is, so I get the honor to introduce her to you on today. You guys, I signed Annie back from social media. Ain't that something? From social media back in 2014. Yes, March of 2014, which is crazy. And y'all, what's crazy is Annie came in and was like, I don't want to say shy, but she was hungry. It was kind of reserved. Let's say reserved, but hungry, like so hungry. And in like her first 2 months, she was signing 30 plus customers a month. Every contest that I put out, she got it. Like I have the paper because, back then I used to just write down the people's name and tally how many customers they had. And Annie was always top tier and always at the top. I remember before she started promoting, she said like 1,000 BV. Like it was insane, y'all. Loyal customer beast. And since then, she's been able to grow her business to triple diamond, almost presidential, like just in this place of truly helping people change their life. She has a passion for makeup, a passion for beauty. She's a makeup artist, does weddings, does everything, okay? Everything. And has a passion for skin. And so when she just, it was exciting to know that she was able to get these new products that are for your hair. But of course, things that are for your hair, 9 times out of 10 is going to go towards your skin too, because of your scalp, right? Your scalp is your skin. And so I'm just so excited to bring her on and to introduce you to her. She's gonna start being louder for you guys. Okay. She got 4 kids, a husband, no dog. Yes, she has a dog. She does have a dog, girl. Coco. Yeah. Okay. It's been a little. She got a dog. Her name is Coco. Her girl, right? Yeah. Okay. Boy, she got four kids, a husband, and a dog. I'm gonna get us both that shirt. And I'm just excited. And I'm telling you, her children are very active, like extremely active. Her daughter is competitive dance, daughters, okay, plural, 2 daughters in competitive dance. One is a senior and traveling to New York and to different places and just to pursue her dream, trying to figure out all the things. And then she also has a son who does AAU and plays basketball. And then she has another daughter who's trying to figure out her life right now, okay? And so I'm just so excited to introduce you guys to Annie. And then whatever else you want to tell about your story, because clearly
Thank you, Rachel. Hi, guys. So, you know what? It's been a journey. That's like it in a wrap, for real, for real. But it's crazy because when I seen this business on social media, I had no experience, had no clue what it was. I just knew Rachel and I seen that she was running and she was running after a $500 for her son, Trey, to be in private school. And I said, that is me. I don't care what she's doing. I know it's got to be legal. It can't be illegal because she's not going to be out here like that. So I'm like, okay, let me get into the know, right? And the crazy thing is, I didn't come on board for weight loss. That wasn't my thing. I came on board popping hair, skin, and nails. And when I say hair, skin, and nails was my jam, and it's still my jam, but it's going to be back more my jam now. But it was my jam coming in. And so, really, getting the wraps in hair, skin, and nails was my thing. I was putting wraps on people and hair, skin, and nails. Wraps and hair, skin, and nails. That's all you knew. When you see me, it was like about the hair, just because I'm big into beauty. I love having nice hair, healthy hair, and I want to promote that. And so most women want that. Like, come on, we want that. Okay. And so you figure out what it is that is your lane and stick to it. These other products are really nice. We have lots of products, but figure out be knowledgeable about everything, but figure out what works for you and what is your staple products. What is something that you stand behind wholeheartedly and you can talk about really in your sleep? You know what I mean? But again, still be knowledgeable about everything that we have here, but just figure out what are the top 2 to 3 things that is you all day. And so these products, I was so excited to be able to try these products because I was just like, you know what? My hair has been a struggle bus. If your hair is on a struggle bus or you've been there or you know people, raise your hand. That means you got to come into the room, y'all. Come into the room. Okay. Sorry, y'all can't raw, but you can. But if like I knew I struggled with postpartum shedding. My edges fell out. Protective styles maybe weren't very protective, and some of my hair just wasn't receptive to it. Like we've had that, you guys. Your hair's breaking off, the shedding. Okay. How about you brush your hair and more of it feels like it's in the brush or the comb than on your head? Like that is where I was at. And I was just like, you know what? At the end of the day, I know our company is named It Works, so I know it's gonna work. So let me see how it works for me so I can tell you, right? And so I just kind of I submitted my picture with the straight hair at first, but I'm still doing the journey now. And so what I did was I vowed to not well, I had to sign an NDA disclosure, and I could not put any heat in my hair. I couldn't style my hair. I couldn't put any protective styles. I legit had to rock it natural because I had to track the progress. So it was like it was a whole thing, you guys. So Rachel, let's start about it. What do you want me to start with? Because this was
Yes, yes, I love it. And that, yes, the whole not no heat, no protective styles, all that jazz.
Mhm.
So talk to me about, let's start with the gummies, okay?
Okay.
So let's talk about the taste, the being able to take it on an empty stomach. Let's talk about, I don't know, what, just give us the, not necessarily like the results that you saw from the gummies, but more so like taking the gummies, best time to take them, doesn't even matter.
Right.
And then your experience of what the gummies actually will do for anybody.
Okay. So great thing about these gummies, you guys, you don't have to take it with food. So you can literally take it any day. I still try to stick to the same time every day because that's a good thing. It's a good way to be a creature of habit. Try to stick to the same time so you know that you're making it, you're on it, or whatever. The challenge about this that these things taste so good, y'all, that I try not to eat more than one because you only need one a day.
Only one.
Only
Do they
one a
taste better than Slimming gummies or Stress Less?
way better. This tastes
Really?
like Jolly Rancher. It tastes like a grape Jolly
Jolly
Rancher.
Rancher, girl, bye.
Yes, it does. You're gonna smell it. You can be like, okay, this is grape. So it's a great flavor, but it legit tastes like a grape Jolly Rancher, y'all. And so you only need one a day. The good thing is that it is vegan. So if anybody's that, and you can take it if you're fasting, so it's not going to interfere with that. So it's low carb lifestyle. It's caffeine free. All that jazz. And so I loved it because it tastes so well and it's easy just to remember because it tastes so good. You know what I mean? It's just like almost like having, remember when you were a kid and you got sick and you remember the pink medicine that you had that tastes so good, tastes like bubble gum, and you're like, I want the bubble gum one. Like it tastes so good that you're like, I can do this, right? And the fact that it was just so easy to do, I just put it out on my nightstand on my vanity in my bathroom. So every morning I have to look at it. Before I brush my teeth, I just pop it and then I brush my teeth afterwards. Like that's my morning ritual. So you again can take it anytime. You're not going to experience any type of sickness or illness. You can legit take it any time of the day. If you live on the go, throw it in your bag and take it. But I try to take it every day in the morning because that was helping me be a creature of habit and stick to it. So what I did notice was the thickening of my hair and the
I'm gonna have to
lack of
show.
shedding.
I'm gonna have to show people, or you want to text me a picture of your hair?
Yeah, I
I'm
can
trying
take
to
you a
see.
picture, and then I have more pictures
Did
that's
you
gonna
cut your
come
hair
out.
recently?
I did. I did it from the new chop from this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I can text
Because
you that.
Annie's hair is already thick, and so I know a lot of people are like, "Well, I don't want my hair to be thicker or whatever." What you really mean is that you need that serum, even though she said it curls up. We'll get to that, but it's
Yeah.
supposed to help with detangling. So you need a better detangler. Okay, it's not that you don't want your hair thicker. Send me a picture of like your actual hair so they can see your hair. So everybody, I mean, I could go find one, but it'd probably be an old picture. So
Mhm.
do the one where it was straightened, maybe.
Yep. Let me fit it. So the great thing with this gummies though, like it's not necessarily all the way thicker, but it's just like allowing your hair to you're not losing a lot of hair. So it's like not breaking off, like the breakage like from a lot of the protective styles, or like if you do put heat on your hair or whatnot. Like I like that my hair just retained like in my head more so. And if you experience post shedding, like postpartum shedding, or if you maybe you had an illness that made your hair fall out because you started taking medicine, like you understand like, okay, yeah, it's not about the thickness, but I just want more of my hair back. You know what I mean? I want to be able to rock these styles confidently and feel good about myself, because like your hair is your hat that you can't take off, y'all. You can change it, you can put a wig on, you can do that, but underneath I still want to know that my hair is in a great shape. I'm trying to find this picture, Rachel. I should have sent it to you before. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So I will show, I know we still have to talk about the other product, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. Here it is. I'll go ahead and show you guys her. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw them because they're part of our pictures, but these are Annie's edges so that you guys can see that.
And so as you guys can see, like the edges, like it's so much new baby hair coming in, you guys. Like it's literally like just coming in, like it's getting much fuller and it's not feeling so bald. Like when I'm putting my edge control on, it's like, yes, okay, here we can swoop, we can do the things instead of trying to and trying to maneuver because they fell out. And so it's legit, you guys. Like this thicker is something that you want to add in your regimen. And I promise you, if you're using hair, skin, and nails, it's even going to be more your jam. So it's gonna be it.
So as you are looking for that picture, let's talk about the serum and why, or just all the things. How does it feel? How does it smell?
There's no smell. There's no smell. It's watery based, so it's kind of watery, so it's very, very light. So it's going to nourish your scalp. It's going to give your roots, like kind of stimulate your roots. So what I did is I put a little bit on my fingers, and then I really massaged it in on my edges because that's where my focus was, and then the nape of my neck, so about in the kitchen part, right? And so you can always use it through your scalp, through your hair. It's going to help with the volume, helping with detangling. So this is the one that's going to really help with detangling. It does have castor oil in it, and it is going to help with the removing like the buildup of our products that we usually use on hair. Okay, like we use lots of products, you guys. We use oils, we use different things on our hair, but it's going to help do that buildup that where it clogs your pores to where it's not going to grow effectively. What I did notice that it curled up my roots. Like my roots were super curly just because I'm natural. So if you're a natural girl, just if you're wearing protective styles, or you can style it before, you can put it on there when it's wet, you can put it on there when it's dry. But you don't want to wash it out. Okay. So another thing that I caught myself doing was I put it on my edges, but I used my brush and tried to brush it in and stimulate my follicles to where it was receiving the oil. So I do like it, and it does reduce the shedding, and it's going to nourish your scalp. I did notice a little bit of tingling, but not like overpowering. Okay, so just a little bit of tingle, I think is just because it was just working in my hair. I do like it. I can still see myself continuing this, because I know that after, like, this has only been 6 weeks. So the fact that the first bottle, I can see things, I can just imagine doing this months and months and months and just seeing the full 360 of my hair, right? This one is supposed to help with shining in your hair, so like more natural shining to your hair too. So I can see this again, all of these partnered together, like the duo is genius. But and then even adding in the hair, skin, and nails, because they all do something different, you guys. The oil does have biotin in it too. So it does have all those great factors in it. So if people are asking you, like, yes, it has biotin in it. And again, it's still vegan. Okay. So if people are asking those, and it has no scent whatsoever. So you're not worried about the scent and things of that nature.
That's so good. So I wanted to show you guys what Annie's hair looked like before, and she actually did a big chop. So I guess it'd be really exciting to see. So this was just 21 days. So this is what her hair was before. This was 21 days on hair, skin, and nails. And so when I said they get the thickness, so you guys can see the thickness, and then this was
January 1st.
And then this was when she cut it off. So I guess we'll kind of see. She'll do an updated picture when she decides to straighten her hair, and we'll have it in our before and after picture reservoir. So did a straight up chop it off, like straight up.
Yeah.
And so the thickness, like when people ask, so okay, what questions does everybody have? What questions? She is natural. Go ahead, and you guys can unmute and ask.
Can pregnant people take the gummies? Because I heard you say something about castor oil, so I kind of got confused. Was it the gummies or the serum?
So the castor oil is actually in the serum, but I don't think they recommend the gummies for pregnant women. Again, that's something they want to clear with their doctor, but you know, I would give them the information to clear with their doctor first, but that's not recommended for pregnant. So that's something they can wait till after.
Can kids take it? Like, can parents give it to their children?
Great question. So it says 18 and older. However, think about our hair, skin, and nails. You know, like there are some 15-year-olds, 16. It's a parent's disclosure. Like at their parental advisory, let them make the decision for their kid. Would I put it on my 16-year-old, 17-year-old? Yes, I would. But that's me, you know. So I would just say let the parent make the choice for their child. But again, I probably would only do it if they were like high school. I probably wouldn't put it on Ava that's 6. Right? I wouldn't do that. I would maybe more so high school where their hair is already in their adult state, what it's going to be forever. You know what I mean?
You asked how she get her hair straight and stay natural. I'm pretty sure she just had a silk press done.
Yeah. Like I just straightened it. Yeah, I just straightened it.
Well, Annie always can straighten her hair and get it bone straight. Maybe we'll.
What do you straighten it with that keeps it that straight? Because I'm natural too, but my hair is naturally curly. And no matter how many times I've straightened my hair for hours, the minute I do the wrong move, it's that curly again. And then I'm annoyed. So like, how do you get your hair that straight and keep it that straight?
I think it's more so the products that you use, but then again, it's training it. So my hair is used to being straight, and then because I rarely wear curly, and natural.
See, I don't have a choice. It only curls up. Like if it's not braided or something of that nature, it curls up no matter how many times I straighten it. And I only use like Shea Moisture and those type of products because they like specialize in natural and like black girl hair. You know, no offense to anybody, but you know, I like what works in my hair, but it still don't work. It still curl back up.
So I use some that has keratin in it, like a shampoo that has the keratin in it. So there's a Design Essentials line that has like a thermal hair for using heat. So it has a heat protectant built in it already. And then that will help with the longevity of your relaxer. But again, I mean, not your relaxer, but your silk press, but then wrapping it and just the things that you do to protect it. And it's just over time, you'll just have to train it. But these
okay, I'm gonna have to try that because your hair is so pretty straight. I have to try that.
Yeah. These products will work with you, whether you're natural or you straighten it out. It's going to be bomb. You're going to love it.
Okay, I'm going to have to try that.
Any other questions? And men can put it in their beard, y'all. So listen, everybody can get this. That's the great thing. Everybody can have this. Like the serum can go in their beard, gang. Like, listen, winter's about to come around. They want their beards to grow. Like they going to want all of that. So they can put it
patches.
In their beard, no patches. None. And that's a good thing. And so even with, you know, they say for anyone balding, thinning, if your edge is like the postpartum. So think about everyone, you know, when you're thinking like, okay, who can I target with this? You know, people are still having babies. Okay. They're having babies. You know, people that are aging, okay, like in their 30s, 20s, you know. The other thing that the gummies does, it helps slow down the premature graying of your hair. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I got a couple grays that be like, what's up? Okay, I need that to slow down. So I'm excited about that. Unless you want to be a silver fox, then it's all up to you. Okay. But it's gonna help with slowing some of that down.
Kat, go ahead with your question.
I was gonna ask because since my hair is, you know, I'm addicted to the creamy crack. I'm just wondering if it's okay for me, but she answered the question because I have like real bad scalp issues because of seborrheic dermatitis. So I'm just wondering if that serum will be helping for my scalp because I'm going to keep on getting the perm. I'm just not that natural girl just yet. I'm trying, but no. Anyway, I'm thinking, is it going to be good for my scalp with that seborrheic dryness I always have? Does it help with that or is it just for growth? Is what I'm wondering.
It's for nourishing of the scalp. So a lot of the products, like the ingredients in there, is probably going to help because it has like a little bit of witch hazel, has hyaluronic acid, which our hair is skin, you know, like our scalp is skin. So it has a lot of those things in it that's going to nourish the scalp. And so it may even help. And so I'm excited to see your pictures because you can even attest to people that still give relaxers. You know what I mean? Like you're not out the game. And so yeah, so it's exciting because anybody can use this, y'all. Like it's anybody, it's fair game. Like this is like genius.
All I can say is everybody's so super hype. All those host of posts we've done. My stuff been popping. Everybody keep asking. So I guess hair is definitely a big thing right now, especially for growth and nourishment, and they want it to be healthy. So I can't wait.
Yeah. And then the next thing you notice with our products is water intake, you guys. So definitely up to my water intake, which our products are all plant-based. So you want to up your water intake. So always encourage people to up their water intake. So that way they can definitely maximize their results. And yes, it does work for alopecia clients as well. So yeah, it does. And there's actually one person, it was a Caucasian girl. She had her side of her hair, it was like missing, like legit missing, and it's coming back. So yes, and that's a great target too, because there's a lot of people that are suffering from that too. And so the fact is that we have a solution for a lot of things that people are hiding from, which they hide behind wigs and they hide behind hair, you know, braid protective styles, just trying to hide the things that they're not confident about. And so I'm excited because we can help people bring their confidence back with just these products in our line.
So what do you think about the hair, skin, and nail, the peel itself with the duo? That's really gonna change the game, I think, if you're taking all three of them. Wow.
Definitely. Well, actually, added bonus is going to add your glow juice, which is your collagen, because that's nourishing your hair from the growth inside out. So if you're doing for the 4, you know what I'm saying, the lineup of 4, it's going to be a game changer. And especially because your skin, you know, you want, this is your outer appearance, you guys. So you definitely want people to take care of yourself, and people want to age gracefully. And this is how we do it, because we're nourishing our bodies from the inside out, right? And so with the hair, skin, and nails, it's going to really be a game changer, because hair, skin, and nails by themselves are bomb alone, right? So now you're going to put it full circle, and you're going to nourish the scalp, and you're going to go ahead and get the gummies to get the fullness and the thickness and the density back. And then you're going to go ahead, and if you're, you know, you're doing the collagen, the glow juice at night, you're nourishing everything, like everything. So it's going to be game changer.
So good. I'm trying to figure out the we got another question. Oh, I'm gonna do all 3. Yes. I'm gonna see how much all 4 of them cost.
Yeah.
What other questions y'all got?
And I think this is a great movement as a squad that we can get behind. You know what I mean? Like, we could all get behind it, and we can all have our own results. Whereas when it comes to hair and things of that nature, because, you know, it's a journey, and so we can all do it. So yeah, $170 for free shipping. Yep. And people will spend it. If they spend the money and getting their hair done, they will spend it on this.
Facts. And then I also want to say, it's a lot of people out here who are doing these lace front wigs, and they don't have no edges. Okay, like the edges is gone. So I would just even talk about stuff like that. I'm not even trying to be funny, like it's real, because I've seen a lot of people who've been complaining about it.
Yeah. And so even when I was thinking about it and I was coming here, I was like, okay, who can you target? Think about, who are your beauticians? Ask them for referrals. If they don't want to be a part of the business, say, hey, do you have some clients that are suffering from these types of things? I have a solution for them. You know, I just want to educate them on something. See if they're willing to give you the referral. If they don't want to be on with the business and make the money themselves, and get the referrals. You know what I mean? Utilize their network and their growth. And this would be even great to come set up in their shop if they allow you to, you know what I'm saying, where they can touch it, they can feel it, they can smell it, and they can read it for themselves. This would be a great thing. And even taste the collagen and see the hair, skin, and nails at their capsules. And this also, I believe that some people are afraid of capsules. Some people don't take pills, they don't like them. So guess what? Our gummies is a nice substitute that you can add in there. So I would still try to get them to get the serum, the gummies, and the collagen, like that 3, if they don't want to do the capsule. You know, some people don't. However, the capsule, you can open it, throw it in a smoothie, and you don't know it's there. Like, that's what I've been telling people. Okay, you don't have to swallow the capsule. You can open it and throw it in some juice, shake it up, and drink it, and you'll be all right. Like, so you're still going to get the benefits.
Good. Imani?
Hey.
Hey.
And I was just about to say something about that, because I don't know what's been going on in the recent for me. It's like sometimes swallowing some of the capsules have been hard. I'm like, I've never had a problem with that before. But with those hair, skin, and nail supplements, I'm quick to just open them up real quick. And I've done that on live, showing them like, hey, you don't have to swallow it. Just throw it in your juice, throw it in your smoothie, just throw it in something, and you'll get those benefits. I recently shared a photo the other day of my hair growth. And I know some of y'all probably saw me at conference in January. And those products, what I've been using so far is just the hair, skin, nail, and just the collagen interchangeably. Like, and I've made the mistake of taking it on an empty stomach before. And I think you've answered that question. Like, it's good to take on an empty stomach. I have been sick as a dog at work, not knowing what it was. I said I didn't eat, but it's been like the results it's giving me on my hair is so much growth. And I'm super excited about these new ones because when I first saw that it was thicker, I said, "Oh, is this a product to get your body thick?" I said, "I don't need." I said, "But that's interesting." But when I found out it was hair, that was amazing because I do have naturally like kind of thinner, soft hair. So I'm excited to see what this is gonna do, especially for my locks because yeah, I just want to see what it does for me. So I'm super excited to add this to my auto ship, and I just want to express how excited I was about it.
Awesome. Yep. And so the great thing is that we have so many different styles that we wear. We have locks, we have braids, we have natural styles, and it speaks to all of us. And that's the great thing. So when you're thinking of people like y'all, it's some of everyone that can benefit. You know what I mean? And the great thing is I also thought about post-COVID. A lot of people lost their hair from COVID, y'all. So that is another target of people that you've seen. Maybe on your timeline, you may have seen that, but COVID has a lot, stress. Yep, stress. All those things are targeted to hair loss, thinning and breakage and all the things. And so it's really a open canvas. It's like open, y'all. It's real open right here. And so this right here could definitely change some promotions for people. It can really get you to ruby ranks, diamond ranks. It can really do the things because everyone needs it. This is something that everyone can utilize no matter what color you are. Like everyone can utilize this. Yeah, definitely a big volume builder. And then if we can figure out how to push the 4 or add on to the 3 and do a pick 3 of it and try to make them, we can figure that out, but always add that in there too, especially if they're big on skin and their joints and stuff. Collagen is that thing. But for all of it, hair, skin, and nails, you definitely have to take with food, but everything else, you're good that you don't have to. So just remember that and make sure you're telling people that, hey, hair, skin, and nails, you need to take it with food or you will be sick. Okay. So you want to drink lots of water. What other questions? How many of y'all ordered the duo yet? Y'all seen the duo promo? You ordered the duo? If not, we got to get it by the 31st, I believe that's the date.
The duo, yes. Come on, Brittany. The duo, you want to get it by the 31st. They do have so there's a power hour tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time. But they also have they have a contest going on, and it's super simple to enter it. Like you might as well enter it in it. Yes. And of course, when you place your order for the duo, you can move the volume. So that's exciting too. So yes, get yours, and then move that volume. Any other questions? Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and if you guys
Yes, I have a question.
go ahead.
Okay, so it was talking about premature graying, and so I'm gray, but I've noticed that when I do take collagen and stuff, that my gray has gotten lighter and my black hair was coming out more. So I'm excited to see what these new vitamins do for my gray hair because I had already noticed, and I'm going like, wait a minute, my hair has changed, and why is that? But I didn't realize I realized I was drinking that collagen and stuff, and I was going like, oh, okay. And so everybody thought I was going crazy until one day they kept looking at my head and said, yeah, your hair have changed. So I was going like, I thought I ain't crazy. But I also wanted to ask, so my eyebrows are not as thick as they used to be. Will it make your eyebrows grow?
I haven't noticed anything different as far as eyebrows. More so just the hair on my head. Thank the Lord. Okay. We don't want all the hair growing all over, but we just want to focus here. Okay. Let's just say otherwise.
But I know I need my little edges need to be fuller around here. So yeah, I know that. So I've already taken my before pictures of my edges and stuff. So I'm ready for my product when it gets here.
Yeah. Yep. And so this is a good way to go back to TreeViewer and look at who even order your hair, skin, and nails. So those are your target people already because they do care about their hair. So you can already say, hey, I know you've been ordering the hair, skin, and nails. Let me upgrade you to my new duo that you can pair with this to get the ultimate results if you're suffering with balding, thick, thinning and those things. And you can give them the solutions, the issues that they may have, and speak with solutions to them. So that's always a great thing. If you're like, I don't know where to start, just think about that.
That's really good, Annie, because then you can go to a place where you're like, all right, so I have an exclusive deal that's out because we don't know how long the duo will be out. And so say I have exclusive deal that's out right now and I can get you in on it. Especially, I have a follow-up list like crazy for tomorrow, baby. Especially my older crew. I know a lot of them struggle with thinning, with and it is such a self-conscious topic, but because they've expressed it to me, I want to help them with it. Anything else you want to share with us?
I would just say, like, when you're messaging people about this, like you said, it is a sensitive topic. So when you can just show the empathy in your message, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, like for me, I just said, I just reached out and I said, I've been personally using some products on the low that has been game changing. I've noticed my edges are coming back. I noticed my hair is getting thicker and I'm feeling more confident in myself. Right. So I'm speaking to my weaknesses of how I felt to where I can say, I asked them, do you or anyone have issues with balding, thinning, alopecia, or just a lot of excess shedding? I want to help. So when you're speaking in your messages, I know our messages are but if you can show the empathy, because this is really a sensitive subject, just like weight loss and weight, but this is real sensitive because a lot of people hide behind these things, you guys. And so when you're messaging, remember you're talking to someone and you want to show the empathy, maybe show your little bit of your weakness, be a little vulnerable with, hey, my hair was falling out, but now I have something, I have a solution, and I want to help as many people as I can. Right? I want to help as many. And so if it's not you, can you refer me to somebody? And do you mind putting this on your page? If it's not you, somebody, right? So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's been giving great. It's easier to put the host post up, if that makes sense. It's easier to do it because it's like I'm trying to help somebody. I'm showing you that I'm trying to help someone, and if it's not you, then I know somebody on your timeline needs to help that I can help. So when you're messaging, I would just say that would be a great tip, and just show your empathy to people.
Okay, I tried that, like showing the empathy. And one girl told me she liked that I was being nice, but she looks like Little Bill under her wig. And I tried so hard not to laugh because we were like talking on Messenger. But it's like, how do you like respond to that without laughing? Because she was so serious. She was like cracking up. And it made me laugh. Like, I don't think she got mad or anything because she like kept talking to me. But like when I try to show empathy, like, I don't know, they just be like being so funny and you don't know whether they serious, whether to laugh or like what. But I laughed just like she did, So like, how do I deal with that?
I mean, I would just thank her, you know what I'm saying? Because you might not know her from a can of paint. So I just say, I thank you for being honest and open with me, about, how you're feeling. And I just always thank them, just letting them know I acknowledge that. And, even though she's laughing, she may be laughing because she's like just trying to hide it, with a laugh, or she may just think it's funny. So you really don't really know. But I always would say, just go back in with a thank you for just being honest with me. I appreciate you being open, you know what I'm saying? Just being an open book. And so let me help you. You know what I mean? So I would just go back in with just thanking her for just giving her truth. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I did. Because I got a wig installed like about 3 years ago, and she glued my edges. And it took so long for my edges to grow back, I wanted to cry. But now I got so much hair that I feel like you still could see it, but it's grown back so much that you really can't tell. So I explained that to her. So I told her, like, she was like, she's working right now. So when she get off work, she's going to message me back. So we're going to see like what she wants to go with and what's going to help her. And I keep you posted to let you know what she got.
Yeah. So did you tell her that was your experience?
Yeah, I did. And she asked me, did I cry about it? And I told her yes.
So girl, tell her, listen, we're going to do this together. Okay.
Yeah. I cried about it real bad, real tears. I cried so hard. Like, so bad. So yeah. So I told her we could work together. And I told her, like, I do it with y'all. I'm not just selling y'all things that I don't take myself. Like, I wouldn't offer y'all something I wouldn't take myself. We do it together, and then together we can do it, and then we can compare our results, and then just keep doing it together like a team.
Yep, I love that. I think that's awesome.
Awesome. All right. So Annie, we're gonna have you go ahead and close us out. Thank you. I'm excited. I love the empathy, like just to empathize and say, hey, this is why I'm using it. Because I'm going to use it for sure. Okay. If you've had any type of kids, you know you need this, okay? Or if you're getting older, everybody need it. Like for real. Anybody who cares anything about their look, Breon, we need to do it together. We getting older. No shade. But anyway, so I'm excited. And if you can go ahead and pray us out and just cover us, that this is such a big launch for us. And then guys, we have the opportunity Zoom that starts on the other Zoom code in about 20 minutes. And so you're okay. Thank you, Zoe. She's not invited. And so go ahead and get all of your potentials on there. Even people, hairstylists, okay, because we'll be talking about the gummies and all of that. And yeah, thank you, Annie. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. So yes. All right, you guys. So Father God, thank you so much for just creating a time such as this. And God, you kept us in mind and you knew this launch would be big for our team. And so we just thank you in advance for what you're doing and what you're doing things that we don't even know and what we see. But we're trusting and we're believing and we're going with it, God. And we just thank you just for being amazing and just being you. And just being you and just always covering us, and no matter what, you're never leaving or forsaking us. And so God, you just pray and cover us for the rest of the month into the August, that we just do amazing things and that we just do everything and all your work that you want done here on earth. So cover us, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you.